This is the all-new Nomad N1 Violet by Acedeck, the third generation in the Nomad lineup. At first glance, yeah, it might just look like a new paint job, but don't be fooled. This isn't just a recolor. Acedeck went back to the lab and, in my opinion, built the hardest hitting, best performing board you can buy for under $1,000. So the real question is, should you drop your cash on this new version? Let's dive straight into the Nomad N1 electric skateboard Violet Edition and see what this beast is really made of. To all you speed junkies, listen up. The Nomad N1 now rips up to 40 miles per hour in its stock configuration straight out of the box. No mods, no upgrades, just raw speed. Want to go even faster? Swap the stock 45T pulley for a smaller one, say 40T, and you'll squeeze out even more top end. But here's where it gets interesting. The new Nomad N1 Violet belt drive runs a 3.0 gear ratio compared to the 4.0 ratio on the Violet gear drive version. So why should you care? Because that 3.0 ratio means more top speed and smoother acceleration. In theory, you lose some low-end torque, but in real-world testing, this thing still kicks hard. The torque on the belt drive model is still brutal. It's got enough punch to scare me, and I don't scare that easily. So, where's all that power coming from? And is there a difference between the cheapest N1 Violet and the more premium versions? I'm pumped to say not anymore. Unlike the older N1 models where the base versions got stuck with weaker ESCs, the new N1 Violet lineup levels the playing field. Every single model, even the cheapest one, now comes with the same top-tier drivetrain, a 120 amp phase current ESC, dual 63/74 motors, and a total peak power output ceiling of 7,000 watts. That's not just power, that's unrelenting force no matter which version you pick. So if you were worried the entry-level model would hold you back, don't be. They're all running the same beast under the hood. Well, there has to be a difference somewhere, right? Yep, and it's in the battery. The N1 Violet belt drive uses EVE50E cells, which have a 15A max discharge rate, a 10A nominal, and excellent resistance to voltage sag. Sounds like a downgrade compared to the more expensive models with Samsung 50S cells, right? Not necessarily. The 50E cells are much more efficient and can actually deliver over 30% more range than the 50S packs. That's right. The cheapest model has the longest range, beating the premium builds by more than 10 miles. So, what about power? Truth is, most riders, even when pushing hard, won't draw more than 60 amps. Thankfully, the 50E cells deliver up to 60A of peak power, more than enough for normal riders. Don't fall into the spec trap, chasing numbers you'll never use. Unless you're a big rider, over 200 pounds, or you're hitting the track and need to dial in exact power output, that extra amp headroom just isn't going to matter. Buy what you'll actually use, not what looks good on paper. Aside from the internals, the new Acedeck Nomad N1 gets a serious visual upgrade. It's now wrapped in a sleek layer of glossy black paint, accented with bold violet highlights that give this board some real attitude. In my opinion, it looks way more premium than the raw wooden decks from previous generations. This new design hits the sweet spot. It's not overly flashy or distracting, but it packs just enough personality to stand out and set itself apart from its predecessors and other competitors in the same price range. It's clean, aggressive, and feels like a proper evolution of the Nomad line. Acedeck's all-new CNC double kingpin trucks make their debut on the N1 Violet, and they come standard across all models. Previous Nomad versions use TKP trucks, and yes, these are fully swappable. So if you're a TKP loyalist, you can absolutely run them on the N1 Violet. But honestly, you need to give these new DKPs a shot. Paired with the downhill style split angle deck, the ride feels planted and stable, even at high speeds. And thanks to the ultra-wide 11-inch CNC 45-degree DKP Trucks, the board still carves like a dream. It's the best of both worlds, high-speed confidence without sacrificing tight, responsive turning. The deck also flares up at the edges, giving you that extra control and lock-in feel without forcing an awkward stance. These new DKP hangers are 13.8 inches wide, and when you throw on the all-new MAD 125s, the total width jumps to 16.5 inches. Riding the N1 Violet is smooth, fun, and confident-inducing, but the real magic here is just how stable this board feels even when you're pushing top speed. Another big win, range and customization. The N1 Violet doesn't just offer higher range, it also gives you full control over how you ride. You can swap out any wheels and any pulley gears you want. Street wheels, AT wheels, cloud wheels. If it fits, you can run it. Want more torque? Drop down your pulley size. Chasing top speed? Gear it up. The belt drive version is built to adapt to your style, not box you in. It's that rare combo of performance and flexibility that serious riders are always chasing. Let's talk numbers. The M1 Violet means business. It rolls on massive 125mm MAD wheels paired with 45 tooth pulleys, giving you serious grip and speed potential right out of the gate. The trucks are locked in with 99 A-barrel and cone bushings, delivering a tight, responsive feel without getting twitchy at high speed. The full board measures about 43.3 inches long by 16.5 inches wide, while the deck itself is around 38 inches by 10.4 inches, giving you a solid platform without feeling bulky. The 37-inch wheelbase keeps things stable, and at 36 pounds, this isn't a toy. It's a serious machine built for real-world performance. At $999, the Acedeck NOMAD M1 Violet isn't just a good deal, it's a category killer. You're getting a massive 1036 watt-hour battery with up to 40 miles of range, a 120 ampere ESC, and dual 6374 motors, delivering a brutal 7,000 watts of peak power. It rides on CNC double kingpin trucks, 99A bushings, and 125mm MAD wheels paired with 45 tooth pulleys, giving you both razor-sharp carving and locked-in high-speed stability. The split-angle deck adds downhill precision, while the new glossy black and violet finish gives it a premium aggressive look that finally matches its performance. And with full modularity, swappable wheels, pulleys, even TKP compatibility, it's built to evolve with you. No flex, no fluff, just raw, unapologetic power and control. This is the best value to performance board of 2025.